the older I get, the more, you know what I'm saying, I want a partner that I can lock in, you know what I'm saying, start a family with. But to be honest, these bitches ain't shit.
Why? Maybe you're looking in the wrong places.
How you know where I'm looking?
I don't know.
Exactly. I done looked everywhere. I done been a lot of places.
So K-Cam,
What's up?
my name is Saige.
What up, Saige?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks for doing Street Walks with Saige.
Okay.
You like didn't even know the concept of this, right? You just knew.
I seen a little clip of it, but I ain't, now I know what it is.
Okay.
It's self-explanatory.
Okay. Well, thanks for doing this. We're gonna try to bang it out as quickly as possible.
Let's do it.
Welcome to New York. You got a show tonight.
Yep.
You got music to be played.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna start from the beginning a little bit. Can you give me some background? I've heard you talk about how like you had it somewhat rough growing up, but if you can give me like a little rundown on parents in the house, siblings, like what the day-to-day was like.
Born in Milwaukee.
I know that.
Raised on the north
side. Atlanta?
Yeah. Grew up with, my mom and my sister. I got two siblings. I got two brothers. I got two sisters. RP to one. RP to Malcolm.
Thank you.
Which way we going? This way?
Yeah, and let's just try to. Well, you already know. Just kind of stay in the area so we can get you right back. I'm still listening. So you have.
Yeah, what you want to know? Like.
So you have a sister and
I got
a
two
brother?
sisters and two brothers. RP to Malcolm. One of them just recently passed away. I came up doing music, I started playing basketball first. You know what I'm saying? Before I was doing music, I was playing basketball, so I was like 5 years old. AAU, you know what I'm saying? My grades in school wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? We made it happen. We doing music now. It's been a long journey. Where you want to start at? I could just, you got to give me a timeline because I could just skip over or go back and, you know what I'm saying?
So tell me, what was it like growing up with your mom and your siblings? And if you're open to speaking about your dad, would love to hear where he was.
Growing up with my mom and my sister, taught me how to treat women. You know what I'm saying? I had a good childhood. I ain't gonna say it was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We had hard times just like everybody else, but I had a good childhood. But yeah, they threw me off. I didn't fuck me up. We had fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Hooping in the cul-de-sac. All my guys, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it was cool. Like.
And so, did you have money? Did you have food? Talking like.
We wasn't poor.
Okay.
We wasn't poor. You know what I'm saying? My mom was a hustler. She made sure we had food. Some days, you know what I'm saying, it was harder than others, but she made sure we were straight. Me and my sister turned out amazing.
Are you close with your mom?
Yeah, it's my dog. She used to be my manager.
Okay, so closeness for you, is that like you'd call her and be like, Mom, I just had sex with this girl?
My mama caught me fucking one time.
Okay, but if she hadn't caught you,
would I still?
Would you have, are you close like that?
Yeah,
or
my mama, I ain't gonna tell out my business. My mom used to help me fly my things out, my little vibes out.
What does that mean?
I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but fly out, fly girls out, help me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know what that meant. Okay,
you know
I got it.
Flying out?
I didn't know if that meant like taking your clothes off or something.
You never got flew out?
Not for a romantic reason, no.
You ain't living life then.
Well, I've also been in a 6-year relationship, and
I
live in the same place. I live with my boyfriend.
Oh, so you stay with your boyfriend now?
Yeah.
So he ain't never flew you out nowhere?
To meet him, no, but have we
gone places?
Yes,
I hope so. I'm about to say that you in the wrong relationship.
Yeah. Okay, so really close with your mom. She helps you fly your things out. Used to manage you. Close with your siblings too.
Yeah. I'm the oldest out of 4, 5.
Okay, and I'm sorry about your brother.
Thank you.
No problem. So I'm gonna kind of just bounce around because we have a limited amount of time. So I'm not gonna try to do it super chronologically. Watch the poll, by the way. Do you have any aspirations to get married?
Aspirations to get married. I feel like I'm 50-50 with it.
Tell me more.
Some years I feel like I should. I feel like that conversation come with growth for real. The older you get, how old are you?
I just turned 30.
You just
And
turned
you're
30?
33,
Welcome
right?
to the 30 Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the older I get, the more, you know what I'm saying, I want a partner that I can lock in, you know what I'm saying, start a family with. But to be honest, these bitches ain't shit.
Why? Maybe you're looking in the wrong places.
How you know where I'm looking?
I don't know.
Exactly. I done looked everywhere. I done been in a lot of places.
So there.
I done been
Watch,
in a lot
watch
of
this
places.
little kid. So then there's just no one.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it's no one, you know what I'm saying? It's potential out there, but you never really know nobody. You never really know a person till you really get to know a person. You might think you got that person, and that person might be the wrong fucking person.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Oh,
how-
my boy mad.
How have you realized that someone is not the right person?
How did I realize it?
Yeah.
Experience. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with that person. You know what I'm saying? They might fuck up and do some shit that I don't like, or the relationship might just go left, might get sour. A lot of shit happen. It's life. You know what life is. You in a 6-year relationship, so you can't. My longest relationship was 5 years.
Okay, that's good for
On and
you.
off. But that wasn't the one for me.
Yeah, but how did you know? How did you find out in the end? What was it that made you say,
There was a lot of shit that happened in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of traumatic ass shit that just caused us to separate. You know what I'm saying? It was best for us to separate.
okay. Okay, so your ideal next partner or like mother of your future children,
Mm-hmm.
tell me about her.
Tell you about her. I might have to build her ass. I might have to build her from scratch.
But that's fine because once
Put her in the lab and make a girl that I absolutely love.
Okay, but K-Camp,
Yeah.
when you can envision it, that's when you can actually manifest it and create it and have it.
For sure, for sure.
So let's talk about who she is.
Let's talk about who she is. She's a beautiful soul with a great heart and that can be a great mother. Where we going, left?
We're going left.
She can be a great mother. She can handle business, make money for herself, make me some money. I can make her money. She gotta have a fat ass, pretty titties, pretty smile. She gotta smell like champagne toast. Her feet gotta be pretty. Her style gotta be on point. She gotta know how to dress.
How does she communicate?
Like me,
How do you communicate?
transparent.
That's good.
Transparent. Transparency is key.
And through arguments, are you good at?
I don't argue.
Okay, so but what if you
I'm the
disagree?
type to laugh. If you argue in my face, I might laugh at you.
Okay, but
And
what
make
if
you
you?
madder.
What if you disagree though? How do you handle that?
Dog shit.
Oh, you're pretty.
What if I disagree with what
If-
she's saying?
If you disagree, whether it's in a romantic relationship or in any relationship, if you're not yelling, how are you communicating if you disagree? Are you just stating?
You just agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? First, you got to hear her out. See what her problem, her issues is. If it's a real issue or not. Sometimes girls really ain't got no real issue. They just want to get mad and argue.
Yeah, that
Y'all just
definitely.
you don't think so?
No, I was gonna say you're definitely looking in the wrong places.
You don't make up shit and get mad at your boyfriend. Just be making up shit and just be mad.
No,
No.
I do not want to just be. I want to
You
be as
different.
happy as possible.
Facts. That's how I want my girl.
But sometimes there are things that you don't agree on, so then you.
Yeah, for sure.
But
That's why I
then
said
might
you got to
get
hear
mad.
her out. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to communicate a little better. You got to just hear the person out. You know what I'm saying? Let them tell you how they feel, and then you just, either agree or don't
Or
agree.
disagree. Okay,
and
yeah.
move the fuck on.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so if you're out there, comment below. Okay, so you seem to, from the interviews I've watched and what I know about you, you seem like a smart guy.
I'm very smart.
You're not here to just like fuck around and like blow your money.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
You're here to like work.
rich.
And yeah. So what are your investments that you can talk about? And think of this from the perspective of like, if someone's watching this, they're like, I look up to K-Camp.
Yeah.
You give us some advice, but also tell us what you do, please.
Investments. My
Please.
biggest investment is myself.
Okay.
My biggest investment. Dog shit. Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Oh,
Barely hit it.
thank you.
It's a shitty day. But like I was saying, my biggest investment is myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about money, I'm talking about spiritually, emotionally, mentally, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like just real investments, I own a label, Rare Sound, independent label, soon to be the biggest in the world. I was in the trucking business. I kind of gave that up.
Watch out, watch out.
I kind of gave the trucking business up. It was too much on my plate at that time, so I just sold my truck. What else I invest in? Stocks, of course.
Do you have someone who manages that for you?
I can, but it ain't really like that deep where I need somebody to manage it right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just little simple stocks.
Any real estate? Do you own anything yet?
I just bought a house in Atlanta.
Nice, congratulations.
It's a big ass house too.
How many bedrooms?
Like 5, 6.
What
big
did you,
ass yard, 1.2 acres.
What did you learn through that process of buying that?
It's taking too goddamn long.
Okay.
It's taking too fucking long. I'm ready to get in my fucking crib.
How come you didn't invest in real estate before that?
I wouldn't say I wasn't interested. I ain't have nobody to really put it in my face like that. My sister just got a real estate license, so, now's the time.
Cool.
So I can just buy up a lot of shit now with her.
Was she your agent for this?
Yeah, she got me the house.
Okay, so yeah, that's how you keep it in the family. Everyone rises up.
Everybody hustling. My family is full of hustlers.
Yeah,
full of hustlers.
That's awesome. Okay, and what's been, if you can try to pinpoint one thing, what's been the hardest thing you've ever dealt with? Whatever you're comfortable sharing.
The hardest
thing. Of course,
thing,
I want you to share everything, but I also want you to feel comfortable.
Yeah. Hardest thing I ever dealt with
Get it? Comfortable?
is, I got what you did there. My daughter passing. Got it tatted right here. Demi. That's probably, and my cousin passing. Lil Jeff. Deaths.
Are you open to talking about either of those?
Nah, they don't need to know.
Okay.
They don't need to know.
Are you open to talking about what you've learned about dealing with that kind of grief?
Yeah. What I
Teach
learned
us.
about it.
I think I have a fear of losing people, so
Yeah.
I'm ready to listen.
What I learned is everybody dies. Live this life to the fullest until you ain't got no more breath, When my daughter died, I used to be scared of death. I used to be scared to die. When she died, I actually held, her in my hands while she was dead. So that kind of gave me watch it back. That gave me a whole different perspective on life and death, I'm not scared to die no more. I live every day to the, to the fullest, and I just do what the fuck I need to do out here.
Does that have to do with the fact that you'll be reunited with her, or just like it's just life can go so quick?
Life can go quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so when you have like, I don't know, if you lose a deal or like someone you really wanted to sign or something, like it falls through, I don't know. How do you keep that perspective in those moments when actually it feels like this shit fucking sucks?
I lose deals all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't see the background shit that go on with the music. You know what I'm saying? A lot of back end shit that be going on, but you know what I'm saying? It's part of life. You lose a deal. Now if it's like a $50, $100 million deal that I lose, and then I'm goddamn be feeling the fucking way. But,
yeah.
But as far as like just other little simple shit, like that's life, man. Keep hustling.
Yeah. Okay. I think you said this on the No Jumper podcast, but basically that you have self-control. You didn't say I have self-control, but what I gathered was you have self-control with not drinking or partying every night, even though you enjoy it, because you need to get,
I was drunk last night. I was just throwing money on them hoes last night.
Nice. Strip club.
For sure. But now I'm disciplined.
But so how did you even in the first place know I can't just let myself do all this shit because I need to have a balance?
Because I became the big dog. I always been I always had the boss mentality, but I'm really like the head honcho of my organization. And if I'm fucked up every day, I'm perked out of whatever drug of choice, you know what I'm saying? I got to lead by example. If I'm doing all that, everybody else around me probably going to take the same path. And the operation ain't going to run the way it's supposed to run. So if I'm showing that, I got a balance and I can do both, I'm just leading by example. That's all it is.
And also, leadership and the way any organization, this is my belief, runs is so top down.
Yeah,
like,
for
so
sure.
if you walk in and you're pissed or you're like yelling at people,
everybody gonna be in that same mode.
Yeah, and they're gonna be scared, and then that's how they're gonna manage and shit.
Exactly.
It sucks.
It's hard being the head honcho though. It's a lot of responsibility.
What's
You
the
know what I'm
hardest
saying?
part?
Just being a leader. You know what I'm saying? When you still trying to lead yourself. You feel me? Like, I just shit. That's everybody looking at you for something. Even when you got bad days, you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't show it. Like you said, you can't come in yelling and. You feel me? You just gotta just keep your mental together. Some days you might not want to do this shit.
Yeah. And some days you probably don't know the answer.
And some days, most days you don't know the answer. We all winging this shit. What we doing right now, we winging it. He
Yeah.
walking backwards.
Yeah.
He winging the fuck out of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spin the block merch.
Okay, so you can, of course, like my biggest thing is you should be comfortable, but I also want to ask, would you sing comfortable?
Yeah.
You would?
No, would I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I
damn
thought you
it.
said would.
Did
I
you
ain't
see
know
how excited I got?
Yeah, I see. But I ain't getting the question. But no, I'm not singing it right now.
Would you-
I got a show tonight. You can come see it when I sing it at the show.
Okay. And so I'm guessing that means you won't freestyle?
No.
So maybe like if we do this again in 2 years, we'll get that?
Maybe, possibly.
Okay. Okay, but you're,
What Future say? My style ain't free, man. You got to pay for this shit.
well, we have had a
Freestyling
couple
free.
people freestyle and it's been so fun and awesome, but I also totally get it. Hence why I said you gotta be comfortable. So it's all good, I get it.
Ain't nothing to rap. That's
What
what
do
I
you
do for
mean?
a living. But do I want to rap right now? No. Saving my energy for the night.
Okay, it's fair, it's fair. This is what you're here
I am a
for.
professional. This is my job, and I'm saving my voice.
That's totally fine.
It's funny. I like her.
Okay, thank you. Let's talk about, this is going back like, what, 8 years or something? But being on the XXL freshman cover, I feel like that's, it's just like a telltale sign that you're probably someone who actually like is making it or made it or like has an impact in the
Yeah.
industry in some way.
For sure.
Can you tell me, do you remember when you got that call, or like is it a call? I'm just curious how you found out.
That's a good question. I forgot how the fuck I found out. I think my manager told me at the time, but I already knew it was coming because I was going so crazy that year. I had some like hits back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't put me on there, it'd have been I would have known that shit was rigged because I was going too crazy that year. So, but I think I got the call from my manager. But if you go look at the cover and go see who on that cover, shout out to all the artists on that cover. I was on top of the group, standing on top.
Nice. They placed you?
Yeah, the one that got published, I was just behind. You know what I'm saying? Just on top. I was the body that was on top. And
You were
what?
assuming your position.
What? We like 6-7 years later, still on top.
And how much do you feel like, are you into manifestation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you mention a whiteboard. I forget what you said you wrote on your whiteboard. Can
Yeah.
you tell me what you do in that realm? Like, are you
What,
making
when
dream boards? What
Yeah.
do you, how do you manifest?
Vision boards.
Vision
I've
boards.
been making vision boards since I was like 18. You know what I'm
And-
saying? I'm real big on manifestation and affirmations and speaking, you know what I'm saying, shit into existence. That's the only way you're gonna get it.
And are there any specific examples that you can think of that would make someone be like, oh shit, like he manifested that? Maybe I should try it.
I think my first vision board, I put like a Porsche, I put money, I put like shows, packed out shows. It was like just some, at this time I was broke, I was fucked up. So I just put like shit of artists making it, you know what I'm saying? I think like a year later, my life changed and I bought me a Porsche cash. All the shit I had on my board, you know what I'm saying, I pretty much acquired, you know?
Hell yeah.
And then when I got all that, I tried to make some new shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really made a vision board in probably like 2 years though. I need to get back on it for real.
Yeah. Have
I
you
got
been
a lot of shit.
Have you been manifesting
Yeah,
without
I still write shit. I still got, you know what I'm saying, notepads and shit that I put all my ideas in.
Okay.
I just recently looked at an old like little note I had when I was signed with Interscope. It was like years, like 2021, 22, like what I was gonna do, how I was gonna do it, going independent. And I recently ran across it. And
You're like,
everything
I
I
did
said
it.
on that list, yeah, I did it.
Hell yeah. So now that you're independent, can you tell me what the label was doing that, even though I'm pretty sure you wanted to be independent, but what was the label doing at the time that now actually is a task that as an independent artist you have to pick up or your team has to pick up?
What was they doing? What you mean? Like what's
Like, in other words, it's like, what are you getting by being signed versus not?
when you sign, you behind the engine. You know what I'm saying? You got the big engine behind you. You know, all labels is a bank. You know what I'm saying? They put the money up, they put it towards marketing, they put it towards radio, they put it towards recording funds. So it's just a bank. When you're independent, you got to become the bank or
Yeah.
get somebody to fund your career. So it's really what game you want to play. You know what I'm saying? A label is definitely helpful because they got great market share. But if you know what you're doing independently, you can do it your damn self.
Okay.
Like we
And-
got the resources.
But so are you your label's called Rare Sounds?
Mm-hmm. Rare sound.
So Rare Sound. So are you technically, is independent are you signed to Rare Sound?
Yeah.
But then aren't you technically signed, even though it's your label?
I guess.
Okay.
But it's an independent label, so I'm independent.
Okay. That
You know what
makes
I'm saying?
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Music-wise, with your most recent projects, or like someone like myself who will always be a fan of Comfortable, evidently.
She like the big hits.
Like, how do you? Well, any of it. How do
Right.
you? What's your process? Is there one? Or
Yeah,
does it
everybody
vary?
got a process. My process just go in the booth and speak how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't no, everybody be trying to make it seem like they just doing all this rah-rah. I go in there and I speak from the heart. You know what I'm saying? I vibe out. You
You're
like-
not writing?
Nah, I ain't wrote a song. The last song I probably wrote was Ice Cold, and I was just on the tour bus bored. So go listen. The song they was playing in the venue when we was walking out, it's called Ice Cold, but that's the last song I probably wrote. But most of my music, I just go in there and just say whatever I feel.
And even
99% of the time, I go in the booth and I just spit it out.
Okay, now I would just keep emphasizing and like making myself a fangirl here about Comfortable.
Yeah.
But
Comfortable
was that
too.
the same?
I ain't right comfortable.
So that just comes out like, baby, just get
It was
comfortable.
when I did that song though. We was all in the studio like collaborating on it. So we was all like, it was like a team effort making that record, but it was all off the top. Everybody was just saying shit and we were just vibing out.
That's so cool.
But the verses, all that shit was just me just going on top of my head.
Hell yeah. Okay, last thing. We're talking to you right now, July 2023. Let's say we talk to you July 2025. What do you want? What would be on your vision board that you want to kind of like have checked off?
I'll be the biggest artist in the world, the biggest independent artist in the world. If I decide to do a partnership with a major label, but my label will be the biggest label in the game. I had the most influence. I'll be just, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit my way. We want to change the narrative of this shit, you know? I was signed to Interscope since 2014.
It was a long time.
It's a long time, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So this time around, we want to do it our way. We want to show the world we really kicking that shit and we can create superstars. And I'll be a superstar my damn self, you know what I'm saying? We putting the work in. This is my second tour this year. You know what I'm saying? New York market scared me though.
Why?
I got anxiety with New York shows. I remember like 2-3 years ago I did a show in New York and it wasn't how I wanted it. And it almost killed my confidence and I was gonna stop making music. But we back in New York tonight.
Yeah, and that's just a challenge in your way because you are able to deal with it.
Exactly.
And it teaches you how to be stronger for the next time. Because
Exactly.
not every show is going to be
Exactly.
the
But
same energy.
my show's been lit though.
That's awesome.
But we're gonna see
And
what New York like tonight. We're gonna see what New York like.
Tonight's going to be lit too.
Tonight gonna be lit. Tonight gonna be lit. New York a tough market, but I ain't scared of it.
Good. You shouldn't be. What's my name?
Your name is shit. How you put me on the spot like that? What's your name? I'll never forget it again.
Saige.
Sage.
Yes.
I was just talking to Sage today on FaceTime.
Another Saige?
I think I'm playing too. Right before I got here.
Oh, interesting. Different spelling, but that's
How you
cool.
spell yours?
S-A-I-G-E.
Okay.
That was
okay.
S-A-J-E?
Yeah.
Interesting. Cool.
Sage.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't forget for real.
Well, K-Camp, thanks for being on Street Walks.
Thank you. It was fun.
Good.
Cool little breeze too. It was a vibe.
And I think AC
You
water.
got pissed on.
It's just AC.
What up, this float, man. Right now I'm on Street Walks. Comment, message me your favorite part of the video. You know what I'm saying? Go get the merch, shopforfloat.com. We gonna goddamn make some rackets right now. We gonna go crazy, you dig?